Picture this: a woman stands alone on the most powerful trading floor in America, surrounded by 300 faces that have never quite looked at her the same way. Her name is Dr. Maya Chen, and in this moment, she is about to lose everything she spent 20 years building. But to understand how we got here, you need to know where she started. Maya's mother cleaned the offices of investment bankers, while Maya did homework in supply closets, watching through glass walls as men in expensive suits made decisions that moved billions. She promised herself she'd be on the other side of that glass one day. Night school while working full-time. Student loans that felt impossible. Harvard Business School, where she was one of 3 black women in her class. Every internship, every interview, every promotion came with the same unspoken question hanging in the air. Did she really earn this, or was she filling a quota? She turned around the firm's failing European division in 18 months. She mentored junior traders others had written off, and they became top performers. She brought in clients no one else could reach, building relationships through authenticity when others relied on old boys' networks. When the board finally named her CEO, the press release praised her unique perspective and fresh approach, code words she'd learned to decode years ago. The champagne at her celebration tasted like victory, but several board members left early. She noticed. She always noticed. Her first 90 days as CEO brought record profits. She also launched a comprehensive review of hiring practices and compensation equity. That's when the whispers started. That's when certain board members began having meetings she wasn't invited to. That's when everything started to unravel and the trap she didn't see coming began to close. The chairman's voice cuts through the trading floor like a knife. Effective immediately, your services are no longer required. Maya's heart stops, but her face remains perfectly composed. 300 traders freeze at their desks, phones pressed to their ears, mouths hanging open. This isn't how CEOs leave, not publicly, not like this, not surrounded by the people they lead. The humiliation is the point. The board's official statement mentions diverging visions and cultural realignment. Corporate speak so polished it says nothing at all. But Maya knows better. She's seen the forwarded emails her assistant quietly printed, messages between board members complaining about her aggressive diversity initiatives, calling her morning meetings too early when her white predecessor held them at the exact same time, suggesting her client relationships were somehow less legitimate than connections made on golf courses she was never invited to. Within hours, the chairman installs Richard Morrison as interim CEO, a man who has worked at the firm for 30 years, a man comfortable, familiar, safe. The trading floor erupts in relieved applause. Richard promises to restore stability and honor the firm's legacy. Several senior partners openly celebrate what they call getting back to normal. Maya packs her office in silence while security watches, as if she might steal something. Former allies suddenly have urgent calls to take. People who once sought her advice now study their shoes as she walks past. She carries her box of belongings through a gauntlet of stairs, some sympathetic, most carefully neutral, a few openly satisfied. The elevator doors close on the career she built with her bare hands, but her reflection in the polished steel shows something nobody expects: the smallest, coldest smile. Maya doesn't cry, she makes phone calls. The first domino falls on Monday morning when Ashford Capital, a pension fund managing $42 billion, announces they're withdrawing every cent from the firm. Their statement is brief but devastating. Recent leadership decisions reflect values incompatible with our institutional principles. By Tuesday, 2 more major clients follow, citing the same carefully worded concerns. Richard Morrison's confident smile starts cracking. Wednesday brings the exodus nobody anticipated. 15 of the firm's top traders resign simultaneously, many of them people Maya personally mentored, people who watched her get humiliated and decided they were done too. They don't just leave. Several join Maya's newly announced venture capital firm, bringing their biggest clients with them. Thursday, a regulatory investigation opens into discriminatory practices, triggered by those leaked emails now circulating in every major news outlet. The messages are worse than anyone imagined: casual racism, explicit Chinese letter to undermine Maya, discussions about keeping the firm traditional. Friday, the stock price is in free fall. Partners are facing lawsuits. The chairman who orchestrated Maya's public firing submits his resignation in disgrace. escorted out by the same security guards who watched Maya leave. Richard Morrison, interim CEO for exactly 12 days, follows him out the door. 6 months later, the firm barely exists, fragmented and bleeding talent. Maya stands before 2,000 young professionals at a leadership conference, her new fund managing more capital than her old firm ever did. Her voice is steady, powerful, free. They tried to erase me thinking I was the problem, but I was holding their entire structure together. When they pushed me out, they learned the truth. I wasn't lucky to have them. They were lucky to have me. Build something they can't ignore, then watch what crumbles without you.